Welcome back to Wave of Docker. Got another series preview for you. Orioles take on the Los Angeles Angels in Anaheim, starting from tomorrow, Monday, April 22nd, Ryan Mountcastle single. Monday, April 22nd to Wednesday, April 24th. Let's just jump into it. Game 1 will be Albert Suarez versus Reed Detmers. Game 2 will be Grayson Rodriguez versus Griffin Canning. And Game 3 will be Dean Kramer versus Tyler Anderson. Let's take a look at that first matchup. Albert Suarez, our new ace. That's such a funny thing to happen so early in the season. But since Tyler Wells going down, the Orioles picked up Albert Suarez, who has not pitched in the majors since 2017. And what does he do? He goes out and pitches 5 innings of shutout ball. And he had like mid-90s fastball velocity. It was crazy. It was an anomaly, and it was awesome. And Orioles won that game with the Cedric Malone's walk-off, and that was awesome. And he more than earned a second start, and that's what he's getting. So good on you, Brandon Hyde, for just letting this guy cook. So we'll see how he does in his second start of the year and second start since 2017. Reed Detmers for Los Angeles. He was MLB's number 1 rated pitcher for the power rankings that they did this week. He's 3-0 with a 1.19 ERA, no homers allowed, and a sub-1 walks and hits per inning pitched. It's disgusting. It's ridiculous. I said in the first video for the series preview that he's their young ace. He had that no hitter a few years ago. They're looking, they trust him, and I see why this guy's nasty, but he handled the Orioles in his first start against us. So, the writing's on the wall for another great start for Reed. But you know what? Let's take the writing off the wall. Let's paint over it and have a good game against this guy. But we'll see. The offense has to stay hot, which is kind of bad. But I'll talk about that later. Game 2. Grayson Rodriguez, 3-0. Orioles have not lost when he's on the bump. Same thing with Corbin Burns. 23 innings, only 7 earned runs and 27 strikeouts. Nice. Come on. Whatever. Sorry, I'm watching the Orioles game, but whatever. Said he had a... Never mind. Grayson's look great. His velocities look fantastic. Knock on wood 1,000,000 times. Hopefully, with the pattern, because apparently there's a graph where it has the top 5 average fastball velocities, and 4 of them are down with injury. So Grayson, I think he's a smart guy. We'll see, but I'll obviously I don't want him to get injured, but he's looked great, and that's fantastic. Our young ace. That's what we expect him to do. I said this a million times, but he's looked great since the All-Star break last year. So that's awesome to see. Griffin Canning, 0-3 over 4 starts, only 18.3 innings, allowing, what does that say, 17 earned runs. That's not very good. Giving up a lot of home runs and having a hard time keeping his pitch count down. Let's not let this guy look like Cy Young or Nolan Ryan, for the love of God, please. Let's handle subpar pitchers, because we have a talented offense, and we need to be able to do that every time. Game 3, Dean Kramer, my guy. I love him. He's been unlucky. I know. I feel like I'm pandering. I feel like I'm glazing. But whatever, 0-2. He had that fantastic start in Pittsburgh, and he had a great start against Kansas City. It's just the offense wasn't there. The offense was dead game 1 of this Kansas City series. I'm not worried about Dean. I'm not, because the offense isn't there when he needs to be. And the bullpen is letting him down as soon as he leaves the game. He went 7 innings against Pittsburgh, and then we lost to a walk-off. He went almost 6 innings in Kansas City, limiting runs. And then, the offense just fails to produce while he's doing that. So it's just unfortunate for Dean, but I have faith in him. He was probably... Besides Kyle Bradish, I think he was probably our second best starter last year. I don't know if that's crazy to say, but that's just he is able to get to this point, and he's been pushed. This 4th or 5th guy in the rotation, but he has the stuff, and I think he has he has it within him to be the certified 3 guy in this rotation, and I trust him. No way, never mind. But he has potential, and I think he's playing below that, and he's just having a hard time with the rest of his team showing up for him. I keep watching the game. Don't look at the game. But back to this. Tyler Anderson. Crazy. While sitting at 2-2. Besides one start, he's been fantastic. 25.1 innings over 4 starts. Only 4 earned runs and a sub-1 walks and hits per inning pitched. The Angels starters are doing so. It's some weird stuff. They lose Ohtani, and I feel like the vibes are higher. I don't know. New manager Ron Rossington. They have the halo, ring light celebration. Mike Trout's playing out of his mind. I think the vibes are high in Anaheim, and I'm happy for him. They've had an awful, last 10 years since having the best record in the American League in 2014. It just sucks to see. But, they're playing already at baseball. They have one of the best pitchers one of the best playing pitchers. One of the best pitchers in the league right now, stat-wise, with Detmers. They have arguably the best player in baseball, Mike Trout. It's just cool, I'm relatively happy for Los Angeles, but let's kick their teeth in this week. But, yeah, that's all the preview stuff. But the offense has been spotty. Bullpen has been less than ideal. Defense has also been subpar. And, we're 13-7 at this point prior to, I'm recording this as the Orioles are playing game 3 against Kansas City. But for a 13-7 team, we're playing not to our fullest potential. And then it's a good thing, generally. Said he was out. But, yeah, I think we have much more in the tank than what we're showing. So let's get to that point and let's sweep Los Angeles. Booyah, go O's, peace out, see you in the next video.